Hi everyone, welcome to Building Blocks. The last time we were together, we built this block which is called the disappearing 4-patch. Today we are going to do another disappearing act, and that is going to be the disappearing diagonal 4-patch. I'm Judy from Little Fabric Garden, and I'm hoping that I can take you step by step to get this done. To start this little project that we're going to be doing, the disappearing diagonal 4-patch, I can barely say it without my tongue getting all twisted, but that's what we're going to do today. We are going to start with squares. And as we did the last time, we're going to use 5-inch squares. Now, you can use any size you want. They all have to be the same size. If you want to use 4-inch squares, you can, 6-inch, whatever you want to do, but they have to be the same. So I am going to lay them down just like this, and we are going to sew these together to make a 4-patch. And to do that, what you're going to do is to put these right sides together, and you are going to sew 1/4 inch down there, and then you will do the same with this, 1/4 inch, because 1/4 inch is the seam allowance for doing quilting, is what most quilters use. And then after we get these together, just like we did the last time, we are going to take this section and we're going to put it on here like this, and we are going to sew 1/4 inch across there, and we will end up with a okay, so here we have our 4-patch, and it's all sewn together. And like I said, sometimes you can just make a whole quilt just using 4 patches, but we're going to make this little guy disappear and turn into something else. So first thing we have to do with this is we are going to measure 2 inches from every corner. Now, I don't know if you can see it here, but I measured 2 inches. Let's see if I can get this right. There's the 2 inches, and I put a little white marker, and I use this marker right here, which has chalk inside of it, and it works better on dark fabrics. This one works better on the light fabrics. And so I'm going to show you how to do this. You just mark it like this, and you don't have to worry about if you get these certain kind of pens, because as soon as you put heat on it, it disappears. Okay, it's another disappearing act we have here. So we're going to mark 2 inches there. We're going to go all the way around, and from every corner, we are going to measure 2 inches. So I'm going to do the green ones first because you'll be able to see it better. All right, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to do this one. Now, with the black ones, I used the white chalk. You still can't see it very well. There's a mark here, and there's a mark here, there's a mark here, and here. So they have to be 2 inches from every corner. All right, so now this is where things get interesting. So we are going to put our ruler from this 2-inch block on this black all the way up there to the 2-inch block on that. And we are going to take our rotary cutter, and you're going to cut on that line. And then you're going to do the same thing here, 2-inch line, your 2-inch line, and you are going to cut that. You're going to turn it this way, and you are going to put your ruler on those, and you're going to cut that, and you're going to do the same to this one. So you've got all these pieces that you've cut. All right, so now this is the way it looks after we get all the cutting, and I've just kind of moved everything apart so that you can see all the puzzle pieces. And so here we have the fun part. All right, this time I'm going to take the middle piece and I'm going to turn it like this. I'm going to take this triangle and I'm going to move it out. And then I'm going to take this triangle and I'm going to put it in its place. Okay, then this one is going to come over here, and this one is going to come over here, and this one will come here. So I just took our cut pieces and I just moved them around again, and by doing that, the old 4-patch has definitely disappeared and we have this new block. So when we go to sew this, now we can't go straight across because everything is all jagged. So we're going to have to go diagonally to sew these pieces. So we're going to take this piece and sew it to here, and this one's going to get sewn here. So this will be all one piece like that. We're going to do the same thing to this one. This will get sewed to this to this. So for that piece, and then we will do the same with this. When it's all sewed together, this is what it looks like. Now, unfortunately, when you sew this together, we've got these little points sticking out here. And you can't use that if you're going to use it as a block for a quilt, because it's just sticking out there. It wouldn't work. So what we have to do now is we have to trim off those pieces. So you get your little board and you're going to put that on top like that, and your ruler and your rotary cutter. And you're just going to line this ruler up with this straight piece. You're going to line it like that, and you are going to cut it there. You're going to do the same thing this way, and same thing this way. You can turn the mat and and do it this way, and the same down here. I do not have a block that is all trimmed out. I left it like that. But that's what you do, and you will end up having your disappearing diagonal 4-patch. So if you want some written directions on how to do this, you can go to the library, and there are some copies of the written directions for this, or else you can just watch the video again too. You can do that. So stay tuned, because in a couple of weeks we're going to be having another one, and maybe it'll be another disappearing patch. You never know what we're up to.